doing the Beatles on Music Go Round, and we're finally at the 7th studio album, and 7 is indeed a lucky number. How so? Because it's Revolver, released 5th of August 1966, recorded 6th of April to 21st of June 1966, produced by George Martin and weighing in at 35 minutes and 1 solitary second. It is a corker. It is a corker. And these sessions also produced Paper Act Brighter, one of my favourite Beatles song, and Rain, which is another great song as well. And it's a shame they're not on the album. Just think, in those days singles were often kept off albums to give the albums value. Funny that now they cram everything on, and I think those songs should have been on. I think they'd have added even more to it. And we now see the band leaving everything behind. They've shed their skin. They've transmorphed into this amazing band. This is an amazing record. Opens with Taxman, which is acerbic, and it's just, it's got a snarl to it, and it's got that cynicism and piss-taking humour that we expect from not only the Liverpudlians but the English folk in general. It's just very much our music, and it's a George Harrison track, and I like it a lot. And then we go into Eleanor Rigby, which, wow, I've got a lot of time for this. This is poetry put to music. It is just amazing. I think isn't this the one where he had the tune, and he kept asking anyone if this tune was another tune. Have I heard this before? I think he didn't he dream this one. I don't know. What was it? Was that Yellow Submarine? I always get them mixed up. But yeah, I just think it's a really strong lyric, and it's about how lonely people can be. Again, this is, I don't know how old McCartney was, probably about 15 when he wrote this, but it gets to me. It still gets to me after all these years about how we can all be alone, and the lonely people fall through the cracks, and we don't see them, and nobody reaches out to them, and then they die, and only the priest will go to the funeral, and then he goes home alone. And yeah, it's a monumentally sad song, backed up by strings, and again, it's an amazing piece of production. You have McCartney, Lennon, and Harrison doing the harmony. Well, I've got to say it right because people are telling me McCartney was doing lead vocal, but the other two doing harmonies, and the rest of it is a string section. There aren't any Beatles music. There aren't any Beatles playing on this. It's all strings, and that's what makes it incredibly powerful. But yeah, and it's an amazing song. I still love it. I'm Only Sleeping is a Lennon vocal, and again, it's you can feel the hippie entering the room. Love to You, I'm not too keen on. It's a Harrison song. Here, There and Everywhere is another corker, and then the jewel in the crown. It has to be Yellow Submarine with Ringo doing the vocals. So good, it got its own film. They built the film around the song. That's important. And She Said, with Lennon vocals, ends that side. And again, it's another. I like it. It's a wordplay, and I just really like it. I really like it. There's is there a nihilistic streak running through it? I don't know if that's the correct word, but it's very different to what they've been singing about before. No More Love Songs is a bit more deeper, a bit more twisted. Side 2 opens with Good Day Sunshine, which is just, it's McCartney, isn't it? And then we go into another personal fave, Angel Birkin Sing, which is Just love that run on the car. Ding 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 ding. Just love that run. I just think it's one of the greatest guitar riffs ever. It just gets me every time. It makes me smile. And if you hear the version on, is it Anthology 2? It's one of the takes, and they burst out laughing in between. And I used to love listening to that. It used to always cheer me up if I was ever stressed or on the tube and about to shit myself. I would put that song on, and it would lift me out of the hole. And because it was infectious. The laughter was infectious, and I love it. For No One, again, I think, I don't know. Maybe that one could have. Not as a bad song. I think the sentiment is a bit like Eleanor Rigby, Similar in feel. Sentiment. Yeah, sentiment's the right word. Dr. Robert, I don't really care for either. Want to tell you, no. But there we go, Got to Get You Into My Life. And I just love the horns on this. Again, they're experimenting with arrangements. Just love it. It's just, it just works. I just love it. Somebody loves me. I think it's great. And you forget that. So it's one of those songs, I think, from the Beatles that's often forgotten because everyone goes for, I don't know, Taxman or Dr. Robert. But Got to Get You Into My Life is just a fucking gem. I'm surprised, more people haven't covered that one. And then it ends with another one that's been covered by a few people, Phil Collins. 801. 801's the best version, I might add. Check out 801 Live, the best live album ever recorded. Tomorrow Never Knows is just where they go, fuck this for a lark, and they throw all the rules out of the window. We're not going to have choruses, we're not going to have verses, we're not even going to have the rhythm track is just dum, 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 dum. And tape loops, it is the future calling, it is music concrete, it's everything. It's progressive rock. It's the birth. Tomorrow Never Knows is the moment that prog rock is born. It's where the sperm enters the egg. It's there. It's right there. I'm pointing at on the screen. You've got to imagine that I'm pointing at the song. It's right there. That's probably better, isn't it? It's right there. And I think it's great. Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. It is dying. It really is. What can you say? It is an amazing song. It's an amazing album. Not perfect. There are a couple of tracks I think should have been off, and I should have put Paperback Writer and Rain on instead. But let me have that. But what's the rating? What could it be? Well, I think I'm going to give it 5. Got to Get You Into My Life out of 5. That's 5. Got to Get You Into My Life out of 5. Purely for the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And I would be some sort of monster to rate this album any less because it's the Beatles, and the Beatles they get way through customs. There you go, son. Go through. You're the Beatles. You can do no wrong, and we just wave them through because it's the Beatles. It's the Beatles. For without them, we wouldn't have all the other bands. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I've been talking about Revolver, probably the most important record in their back catalogue, I think, because it's that first step on the ladder before we get really interesting with the next album. And you know what that one is, and that's the really good one. This is a good one, and then it gets really good, and that's that. So remember, my name's Darren Rock. There's only one more thing left to say. You should know what that is by now. Blimey, I've been doing this long enough. And that is, ta-da!